Ta-da! Rest in peace to my Dick Buckus. Great NFL player died earlier this year. It's season 2, episode 23. There's new dating technology for your AI that takes a picture of your face, and based on the shape of your face, the contours and the wrinkles, they can determine what your life's been like, and they compare it to people with similar faces. So if you got a lot of wrinkles because you've been stressed out, they're going to compare it with someone else. So if you're looking for someone to date or marry or have a long-term romantic or unromantic life partnership with, and you don't want to talk to them, or if you want someone that you have stuff in common with, you can use this. But if opposites attract, this ain't for you. Or maybe if you don't want to talk to your life partner, this is perfect for you. But if you want to talk someone's ass off, this might be for you. I'm not really sure. Hey, why don't you chime in, smash that like button, Mr. Person who's going to come in for like 30 seconds. Anyways, that's going to kick off the opening monologue. Season 2, episode 23 from October 5th, 2023. It's Pack Your Bags Week, so let's pack our bags and get the F out of here. I'm Philin de Blanc. Et parlez-vous français? Bed bugs in Paris, France. A gay petty, a bed bug. Oh! It'll be great to see how many Olympic athletes can't perform correctly and are going to blame it on bed bug bites they got in the village. 10 months to fix it, Francais. Anyway, enjoy the show.
It's live with Kelly and Mark. Today, stage, film, and television star Billy Porter. Plus, find out how to stay fit while traveling as we continue our Pack Your Bags Week. Also, your thoughts and comments on another edition of The Inbox. All next on Live. And now, here are Kelly Ripa and Marcus Slater.
Hello. Thursday, October 5th, 2023. Good morning, everybody.
How many people are out there in the dating field? It's TV. Don't raise your hands. We can't see it.
Laura?
Yes. Flat,
Nice
long,
lady right
yes.
here in the yellow that's dating.
Okay.
All right.
So there's a new dating app. Okay, this is good. Forget the profile. You don't have to lie and pretend that you're into activism or that you love exotic cats. You don't have to pretend you like things. This app is artificial intelligence generated thing that helps you find your perfect romantic match just by examining your face and the match's face. It puts you together based on the face. Don't shake your head no. Don't know me.
Okay.
Yes, I didn't invent this app. This is what the Wall Street Journal is reporting this.
And so what are they saying? That they can
match you based on an algorithm. This is where they listen.
Look at me for a second.
It's over.
Look at me for a second.
The party's over for us, okay?
Yeah, I believe it.
You're not the algorithm. They can determine personality traits such as outgoing, neurotic, or conscientious. And then it recommends potential mates who have compatible characteristics based on the shape of your face. I don't know what shape face I have. Am I conscientious? Am I neurotic? Am I outgoing? Who knows? I like to think that my face shape is kind of square. And I think your face shape is kind of square.
I would say block. Like a block.
Anyway.
Me. I'm talking about me, not you.
Well.
Okay. And are they having success matching people?
That's what they're saying. They're saying
Interesting.
This is. I don't know what this means, but Gelman was like, "Here, this is how they do it." So this is how they do it. They do this scary thing.
Measuring.
They measure, I guess, the symmetry of the faces and decide who is compatible based on that. I'm curious, though. and you know what I'm talking about. There are people out there in this country who like to face at themselves within a point where you're like, who is that? Right? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Right.
So will this algorithm take a filtered face and match you with another filtered face, and then you walk into the bar like you're like,
where is this person? You can't find them, and they're right in front of you because they look different from their picture.
Yeah, you're looking for George Clooney, and I'm looking for Angelina Jolie, and
right, and it's the two of us, and then lo and behold, it's the two of us standing there.
Yeah,
You're not.
I think it takes it directly. You're not.
Oh, you gotta look into the camera directly.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Speaking of dating,
Probably.
there's a new trend. Open cast.
He says it like it's 100% fact. He goes, you have to look. Gelman goes, you have to look into the camera directly. Like he's confident, 100% confident this is fact. I have the facts. Like we called the person who made up the app and we asked him, you have to look into the camera directly. And then Kelly goes, oh, you have to look into the camera directly. And then Gelman goes, yeah, probably. Like at the end, he finally throws it. He's like the fine print at the bottom, at the end of a 30-minute commercial. For 5 seconds, they throw in this super small fine print for the last 5 seconds. He says all this stuff like he's the smartest person in the world and he knows exactly what he's talking about. And then at the very end goes, probably. You have to look directly into the camera. Yeah, probably. He's just making shit up when he's selling it to you like he knows what he's talking about. And then he can't say he was lying because he says, well, at the last second I said probably, which means I'm not 100% sure. Why don't you start off by saying, I think, or you know what makes sense is you probably have to look directly in the camera. Not like this is what you have to do. You put the flour into the butter. Oh, you do? Yes, that's how you bake it. Not like, well, you have to put the flour into like a cold bowl and then probably some ice cubes. You have to put ice cubes in there. Yeah, probably. See what I did there? I swear to God, fucking people that are on TV every day have this fucking illness, this fucking itis, that they can't look like they're fucking human beings that have fucking make mistakes. They have to somehow prove to the world that they're fucking, they are experts at everything. Like, God forbid they don't know something. Your whole job on TV is to be the smartest person in the room and prove that you're smarter and more powerful than the viewer. Because I need you to depend on me. If you find out that I'm just as dumb as you, then what good am I? My secret will be found out. Imposter syndrome.
Trend. Open casting.
Watch him say probably. Oh, you have to look directly in the camera. He goes, yeah, probably.
For George Clooney, and I'm looking for Angelina Jolie, and
right, and it's the two of us. And then lo and behold, it's the two of us standing there.
Yeah,
I think it takes it directly. You're not.
Oh, you gotta look into the camera directly.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Speaking of dating,
Okay.
there's a new trend. Open casting dating trend is popularized.
I don't know what that means.
Dating outside of what you normally would find or normally you would date. Just kind of like being open. And they're saying...
You mean like if you're on Plenty of Fish, jump over to Only Farmers?
Yeah.
It basically means like if you're a girl and you always like tall men, tall, dark, and handsome, you like men that are at least 6 feet tall, have to have like weigh a minimum of like 200 pounds, or can't weigh more than 250 because you don't like big guys, you don't like short guys, and they have to have like long hair because you like no bald heads allowed. And, you know, they have to at least have a college education. That's what you date. That's what you like. At least physically, you like taller, less than 250, taller than 6 foot, and you like tan men. You don't like white guys. Now, it's just open casting. It's like, hey, it's me. I'm open to whatever. Instead of putting in your bio, this is what I'm looking for, say I'm open to anything. If you like me, I don't care what you look like. I'm willing to meet anyone and everyone who responds to this ad out for a cup of coffee. Because when I go for the tall, dark, and handsome, they're all assholes or they're dumb or they're liars. It's basically like saying, hey, meet me at the McDonald's on 46th and 3rd Street. and you know, you don't have to look a certain way at all. Just come. If you come, I'll give you a 5-minute conversation. Open casting. I'll find something for you. Maybe you're not. Maybe I don't want to have sex with you, but you might be able to like trim my bushes, and maybe you might not really be the smartest with landscaping, but you could eat my bushes. Maybe you're not the marrying type, but you know what? I might be able to like sleep with you on Sunday mornings after church because you live real close to the church I go to. I'll find something for you. Maybe you're the guy that like I'll invite over to dinner to cook for me and I'll entertain you and I'll blow you because you went to culinary school and you've worked for Bobby Flay and Emeril Lagasse, so you're a good cook. You're not hot. You're 5'9", you're 260 pounds, and you're missing a couple teeth and your eyeballs are kind of, you got a lazy eye going on, but you're a phenomenal chef. How about every Monday we come over, you like football, watch football, cook me a gourmet meal, and I'll blow you. Open casting. I'm looking for a lead role, but you know what? Hey, if you know what, even if you're not right for lead role, I'm always looking for someone to play tree number 4 or to play, you know, the fucking parking valet in scene number 26. You know what I'm saying?
And,
Right, and it's the two of us, and then
And then lo and behold, probably.
right, and it's the two of us, and then lo and behold, it's the two of us standing there.
I think it takes it directly. You're not.
Oh, you gotta look into the camera.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Speaking of dating,
Okay.
Yeah,
there's a new
probably.
trend.
Yeah.
Open casting dating trend is popularized.
I don't know what that means.
Dating outside of what you normally would find or normally you would date. Just kind of like being open. And they're saying,
You mean like if you're on Plenty of Fish, jump over to Only Farmers?
yeah,
like if you date a lot of actors.
outside your type.
From
Outside
the
your
sea
type.
to the land.
Recent data from the dating platform Bumble shows, this is all connected to the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Oh, because opposites
Okay.
Because I
attract.
think they're saying that she's
That's
dating
what Taylor Swift is doing. She's open casting dating because she's always dating actors or musicians, and now she's going out of her comfort zone or her preferences, and she's dating an athlete. Why not? Just say yes to anyone. Whoever wants it can get it.
Sea
type.
to the land.
To the sea to the land, like surf and turf dating.
Recent data from
Trademark
the dating
that.
platform Bumble shows, this is all connected to the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce
Yeah,
thing.
Okay.
Because I think they're saying that she's dating outside of her normal type. I wouldn't know.
Is that true?
I don't know her dating history. And Travis Kelce, this is also different from him, from his normal type. So they're saying that it can be successful.
2 African American women in
I don't
the
know.
past. So maybe he likes black girls, and now he's dating.
I guess be
You know,
open.
he
Be
seems to
open.
be. Travis Kelce has dated 2 African American girls that I know of in the past, and he's been one of those like fake wannabe hip hoppers. So he like dresses like a pimp with a fur coat. It's like, yo, dog, what's up? I got a chain. He dresses like he's a wannabe Beastie Boy or something. Like he grew up in suburban Ohio around like white people that made 6 figures a year, and he's acting like he's from the ghetto. So he's one of those like white boy wannabe hip hoppers, and he likes black girls. So now he's dating like a white ass country singer. You know what I mean? So that's out of his normal. And she dates usually musicians and actors and like white boys. She doesn't usually date like white boys that like act black in the public eye and, you know, wear a lot of rings and start saying, yo, what's good? Man, keep your name on my mouth, jabroni, what's up? Yo. And so they're both dating out of like their usual, which is why they'll never get married. But maybe it's just exciting to like smash someone that is someone like you've never smashed before, just to see what it's
Different
like.
from him, from his
Or
normal
remember
type.
Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani, they just started like sympathetically smashing and like helping each other's extinguish their physical needs. You know what I mean? And that turned into like marriage. Like she never thought, she's like this ska girl from like Anaheim. You know what I mean? That grew up like eating burritos and going to Disney World. She probably never thought she'd be like married to some dude in Oklahoma that was driving a tractor and like playing a guitar and like had an uncle that made moonshine. And I bet he never thought he'd be with a punk rocker girl like her that had little Japanese like face tattoos
Shows,
or like
this is
henna art and and was wearing like all these like, I mean, she wore like male clothes and like lots of lipstick and makeup and lots of Japanese.
Jump over to only
There's a lot
farmers.
of Japanese culture influence in a lot of her fashion.
Jump over to only farmers.
Like if you did a lot of acting.
Outside your type.
From
Outside
the
your
sea
type.
to the land.
Recent data from the dating platform Bumble shows, this is all connected to the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce thing.
Okay.
Because I think they're saying that she's dating outside of her normal type. I wouldn't know.
Is that true?
I don't know her dating history. And Travis Kelce, this is also different from him, from his normal type. So they're saying that it can be successful. I don't know. I guess be open, like an open casting.
Yeah.
When I was dating,
Oh, yes. Okay. These are my favorite.
I would say it was
Guys,
very
settle in.
open. I would say it was very open.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. That's open. That's advice that has been given for decades, probably centuries. Is don't just be stuck on one guy. Like give the guy a chance that you usually wouldn't. Like some guy likes you, and he seems like a nice guy. Don't just say no because he's too white, or he's too dark, or he's too tall, or he's too short. He's not my type. He's 5'8". I'm not gonna date him. He's 6'10". He's too tall. You know what I mean? Or God, he went to Harvard. I'm not dating him. Or he didn't go to college. He's dumb. And it's like he's dumb because he didn't go to college. Like he has a nice job. He makes like a good money. He's responsible. He's funny. Yeah, he's funny. But God, have you seen his nose? Like just be a little open with your choices. And then this article is making it seem like whoever wrote it, like I just came up with this brilliant new idea that's going to change the world. Don't be picky when you date. I invented it, and it's all this weird.
Oh, yes. Okay. These are my favorite.
I would say it was
Guys,
very
settle in.
open. I would say it was very open.
Yeah, you would fuck anyone that wanted to be fucked by you.
You cast a wide net.
Wide net.
Uh-huh.
Any girl who
Wide,
opened her
wide
legs, you were
net.
sticking it in.
How's your type?
Yes.
Anyone.
I'm glad you stuck with your type.
No, but then
That was your type. Yeah, my type was just anyone who wanted sex. So that's why now he just realized what he just told everyone is that the reason why I dated Kelly was because she was a girl that was willing to open her legs. Any girl that hit on me, I pretended if I liked them, I hit on them back. If I didn't like them, I hit on them back. Any girl that was interested in me, I dated them. If I didn't like them, I thought they were ugly, they were too big, too short, too tall, too dark, too light, they were nerdy, they were too stupid, whatever. If I didn't like them, as long as they liked me, I would go out with them because there might be a chance I might have sex. You're basically saying any girl that wanted to have sex with me, I'd have sex with them. I was 19, I had sex with a 35-year-old, 300-pound woman in a wheelchair. Why? Because she wanted it. And it all feels the same to me. So he's basically saying, Kelly, you know why I married you? Just because I wasn't picky and you were there and you wanted it. So I said,
How's your type?
nothing special about you stuck out that made me choose you. I just took you because you were there and I don't like to fucking work for it. I don't want anything specific.
Yes.
I'm glad you stuck with your type.
No, but then I came to my senses. I came to my senses and I said, I need someone who is kind and beautiful.
Oh.
Kelly's not kind.
Funnier than me.
Kelly's a bitch.
So that was very
So who did you wind up with then?
You.
Kelly's not kind.
So then who did you date?
I didn't have a type.
No, I know that.
Honestly,
I mean, I think
didn't have a type.
honestly, she's kind of fine now for an older woman. Like for someone in your 50s, you are like one of the top 10 celebrities, women on TV, like top 10 finest women over the age of 50 that is like on TV and on the movie screen and all that. Top 10 for sure. When you were younger, I see you know what? Not really. The short hair and you were like a little chubbier. And you just you didn't really present yourself. Like I see you on old clips of what's it called? All My Children, like Haley. That's the kid, right? I'm not really attracted to Haley. And it's not even like her attitude, just the way she looked. Like I wasn't really attracted to Haley. I understand you had bigger breasts, but that's because you were like heavier too. The minute you lose weight, you lose the breast size, which is fine. I'd rather take this shape with the smaller boobs, but the Haley that was like 130, 140, No. Like that was pushing 150 almost. No, thank you. Yes, I know you were pregnant then, but it doesn't matter.
No, I didn't have a type.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I
didn't have a type.
But your type was like you liked them wild.
Yeah, wild.
According to your mom.
Yeah. Pickleball is wreaking havoc across the United States of America. And it's only
You like those that are loud,
worse.
crazy, adventurous, want to go outside and be active?
Yes.
What does that mean?
The type of girl that'll lift up her shirt and flash people on the expressway.
113% increase in participation.
You like the girl that's going to lift their shirt up and show their titties on the expressway. Truth or dare, she's going to play she's going to play dare and perform fellatio because someone dared her to, or spin the bottle. She'll sneak. The type of girl that would sneak out at night at like 2 a.m. to go make out. The type of girl that would, like, when she was like 16 or 17, is going to like not just drink a beer, like she's going to chug a bottle of whiskey. And like, she's, she's not a prude. You don't want a super nice girl. They're boring.
And it's only going to get worse.
Not pickleball wreaking havoc.
Yeah.
Yes. Pickleball.
You like them wild.
Yeah, wild.
According to your mom.
Yeah. Pickleball is wreaking havoc across the United States of America. And it's only going to get worse.
Not pickleball wreaking havoc.
Yes.
What does that
game's
mean?
rapid rise has seen a 113% increase in participation.
Yeah.
Yay, let's clap for pickleball.
I didn't write this. I'm just reading it.
Yeah, I like the reading it.
We can tell you're just reading it. You know how we can tell you're just reading it? Because you're holding a piece of paper in front of your eyes, and your eyes are looking at it. Do we think that you are just staring at a blank piece of white paper while you're making shit up? I'm just reading this. How many blind people do you think are watching this show? Okay? We know you're reading it. We can see you. And no disrespect to the blind people, I love you.
Yeah.
Jesus
Pickleball
Christ.
is wreaking havoc across the United States.
I don't want people
of
to think
America.
I'm stupid, so I'm going to make
only
it very
gonna get
clear that
worse.
I didn't write this. No one thinks you can write it. No one thinks you wrote it because you can't fucking write. You can't even write a children's book.
Increase in participation.
Yeah.
You couldn't write a fucking third grade poem as a 50-year-old
I didn't
man.
write this. I'm just reading it.
Yeah, I like the
Has
reading
made
it.
for ugly turf wars.
Oh.
Furious noise complaints. I can attest to that. Violence, lawsuits, and even potential criminal charges.
What? What's happening? What's
Take a shit
going
right
on?
now.
I don't know.
That's how
I
fucking
think people
shitty you are with your
playing.
whatever this is.
It's very competitive, Gelman.
Well,
This
They
is
get in
work?
Arguments.
Gelman, you're
They
being
throw
an
the
idiot?
rackets.
You're a
And
pickleballer.
insulting?
I'm not really. I'm more of a tennis
He's
person.
a snob.
But you,
Gelman is a
I tried
tennis
it.
snob.
He is a snob. He's a
It's
country.
great sport.
He's a rich white
Not
Upper
for
East
me.
Side
Yeah, a lot of
country
people are
club
complaining 'cause
snob.
there's a noise that
There is a noise.
yeah, the
It's interesting. Our neighbors, they're fine.
They're fine.
Out on Long
She's
Island, they
cute.
complained about a Halloween party back in 1999. The party was from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. It was a kids'
Wait, it was a kids' party, and we got a noise
There was
complaint
too
from our
much
friendly
Monster
neighbors.
Mash playing. And now they play pickleball. They play pickle. Ka-clink, 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 ka-clink. Pa, pa. It sounds like you're hitting a broken ball. Pa, 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 pa. That's all I hear. But we have speakers by their property out in that little piece of, and I play the Monster Mash all day long. It was a graveyard smash. The Monster Mash
There's nothing like a graveyard smash
in July. On a loop. It reminds me of that time. It reminds me of that time where we had a nice rooftop. We lived in Soho. We had the top of we had a penthouse with a thing. It was amazing. And the birds would come in the spring, the robins. or another type of bird, and they would
I believe there were pigeons.
defecate all over my beautiful thing.
Pigeons.
But no, these were a different type. These were different. They had like a little orange front, so I'm not sure. It might have been a robin.
Yeah.
But they would, make their business all over everywhere. And I said, I wonder how I can get this to stop. What are they afraid of? They're not afraid of me. I come out there and I chase them. They come back 5 minutes later. They're afraid of birds of prey. They are. And so I went online. I found hawk noises, falcon noise, all like what's happening in the city. And I put that on a loop and I played that from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. And guess what?
Until the police came.
And guess what? The birds left. I'm a genius. I'm a genius.
You're an American hero.
I'm an American hero. It worked because those silly little owl things that they don't do anything. They laugh at those little owl
The classic owls.
Until like 3 days later, my poor neighbor from next door came down to the door and he's like, "Can you please make it stop?" The screeching noises, the falcon noise. Can you please? I've been listening. I think I'm going crazy because I hear.
It sounded like an aviary.
Yeah, I hear falcons and hawks from all day long. So I was a good neighbor. I turned it down.
I mean, how often did you play it though? Was it like consistently, like every 2 seconds? Like in 1 hour, how many times would a hawk scream in like 1 hour? In like a period of 10 minutes. In 10 minutes? Probably, I wouldn't be surprised if it was 10. Oh, 50. You probably only have to have a hawk sound or a falcon sound go like every 5 minutes. Like maybe at like 4 minutes, falcon sound. 4 minutes and 50 seconds, hawk sound. And then 5 minutes can go by. And then, hawk sound. 40 seconds later, falcon sound. Like because that way, even if they do come, because like you said, 5 minutes, you said you scare them away. 5 minutes later, they're back. So when you scare them, they go away. But then the minute you leave, they don't come back. They go away for a while, but then they kind of like wait to make sure you're gone for good. So they have a 5 minute period. So probably every 7 minutes you could have played a sound. So that way, even if they come back after 5 minutes, maybe they settle for like 60 seconds, but then a hawk sound would come like 3 in a row. And then eventually they'll just stop. And you could probably die it down to once every 10 minutes, 11 minutes, because eventually they'll just quit. I'm sure there was a time where they stopped coming and they were never coming back. And you could have put that hawk sound away, that falcon sound in the attic, whatever, storage. Because they figured this is not the place for us. There's hawks and falcons living here. They're gone. You know what I mean? But you kept it going every damn minute. Like, I swear, probably like 20 times every minute, 15 to 20 times every 60 seconds, just constantly.
Anything. They laugh at those little bobblehead owls. Until like 3 days later, my poor neighbor from next door came down to the door and he's like, "Can you please make it stop?" The screeching noises, the falcon.
That's the fucking the hot guy. See, you marry a hot guy, you get a fucking annoying idiot that pisses your neighbors off.
Yeah,
you can't have both. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
All day long. So
what
was
are
a good
the
neighbor. I turned it down.
looks
So
or brains?
I don't know if any of you have. Lauren Travaglioni, who works in my office, she went against her better judgment. She bought her daughter a hamster for Christmas.
Talked her out. We tried to talk her out of it.
We tried to talk her out of it, but she did it. She got her a hamster, Coco the hamster. And the reason I bring this up is because parents in the UK may need to take a test before buying a gerbil for their young children because they consider them exotic pets.
And the children might kill them?
Yeah, I don't really consider them particularly exotic. I think,
they're mouse-like.
Yeah. Rodent-like.
Rodent-like.
Anyway, this is not the reason I bring this up. I bring this up because they send parents home with children without any test whatsoever. There is no the testing needs to begin there.
Yeah, what do they send us home with? Like
A leaflet on the care of the
some baby
umbilical
lotion.
cord. They give you
how not to kill your baby, your newborn. Basically, feeding instructions and things to do to avoid giving it a rash and not to have. That's all they do is they give you a little pamphlet, little 1/3 pages, helping you to make sure you don't kill your kid. Basically, don't have it choke. How to keep it from choking and suffocating. Put it on its back to sleep. Don't feed it fucking solid foods until this amount of time after you've taken it to see a doctor. The rest, good fucking luck. If it shits all over your face, good luck. You'll figure it out. Use an encyclopedia.
On the care of the
some baby
umbilical
lotion.
cord. They give you a complimentary bar of Dove soap, which thank God I love, still use to this day.
Yep.
The complimentary blanket.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least I think it was complimentary. They probably charged me a fortune. I took the blanket. My baby was swaddled in home, and they give you the bar of soap and this leaflet. It's about cue card size leaflet about how to treat the umbilical cord, and if your baby had a circumcision, how to fix that, care for that. That's it. And then they send you home with a baby.
Are there any recipe cards they give you in case you want to make cookies with the plasma?
How to, fix that. Care for that. That's it. And then they send you home with a baby. But in the UK, they want to test people before they take home a job.
What's on the test? Oh, a pre-purchase knowledge test.
A pre-purchase knowledge test to show they properly understand how to look after the animals.
The rodents.
And the rodents only live for 3 to 4 years. Think about how long your children live. We can all agree forever and ever. I'm going to advocate for the rodent test to be at least administered for parents. You should have to at least be as knowledgeable.
Yes. I agree.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Hey, listen. This retired Australian couple spent almost 500 days at sea after booking 51 straight cruises because it was cheaper than a retirement home.
Wow.
What?
They can get good deals, right?
Yeah.
Your folks like to
They
cruise.
love the cruising. Oh, yeah. You could sometimes get $100 a night for...
Just think of that.
Wait, so it's cheaper than a retirement home?
And guess what? You literally have the same activities, eating, food, travel,
change of
scenery, new people coming in.
You get housekeeping, probably turn down service,
24/7
buffet,
Shuffleboard
bingo,
ping pong,
pickleball.
Free drinks sometimes.
Yeah. And it's like a change of scenery, change of people.
Yeah.
Like before you get sick and tired of your neighbors, they change.
Yeah. And from what I understand, it's not me saying this, from what I understand, I saw specials on this, they get pretty frisky in the retirement homes.
Oh, yes. Lots of cunnilingus and
That's
fellatio.
true.
Look forward to it.
And if it doesn't
So,
work
change
out,
of scenery.
Lots of-
New neighbors
lots of
across the
fellatio.
hall. If the boats are rocking, don't come a knocking. Are we still on the air, Art? No. Hey, we have a very exciting show today.
Billy Porter is here.
Also, Pack Your Bags Week continues with tips for staying fit while traveling. I saw some of these tips. They're good. I like them. I would do them. Yeah, for sure. I'm always looking for a workout in the hotel room. Or in the airport.
All right.
On a cruise.
You guys know what time it is,
What
right?
time is it?
It's time for...
Okay, let's say hello to Tammy Damasio from Gaffney, South Carolina, who watches the show on WYFF. Good morning, Tammy.
Good morning, Mark. How are you today?
I love that photo. Who are those little pups that you have there?
The white one is Isabella,
Okay.
and the other one is Salvador, and that is Salvador.
Okay.
And we're down in Savannah for that picture.
Those are really cute dogs. All right, you know how to play this game, right? You've given us two statements. One's true and one's a lie.
And I will stump you today.
You gonna stump me?
No, I will stump you.
Well, I have 60 seconds. I have 60 seconds to decide if that's true, if you're going to stump me. But if you do,
Kelly,
on the
Yes,
off
Kelly, you're going to
chance,
help me, right?
I'm on your side, Tammy. 100%.
in the off chance that you do stump me, you'll win this.
Yes, I
Or this. I know. And yeah, you're going to win both if you stump me. All right, here are Tammy's two statements. My husband has a 110-pound dog named Bon Jovi.
John Bon Jovi.
John Bon Jovi. Or my husband has a pet snake named Vito the Godfather.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to say that her husband's pet is an Antolian. Because a white snake, that's a lie because it's a snake and it could be a black snake. An Antolian, I don't know what it is. It might be another snake. But she threw in things to confuse them. White snake, Anatolian, what's that? I think the age, she looks like she's in her late 50s. So if he's born in, let's say, if he's born in like 62 to 67, he would have been perfect age to be a Bon Jovi fan around high school. I say the truth is, my first impression guess, and you can put it in too if you want to play along. The truth is that her husband, I'm going to say it's true that your husband has a 100-pound Anatolian named John Bon Jovi. And he could get it right. He doesn't know what an Anatolian is, but he might just get it
Has a pet snake
right because of process of elimination.
named Vito the Godfather.
Yes. The Godfather's name was Vito
Corleone. Yeah, what kind of snake is it?
It is a king snake.
It is it?
Yes, it is.
Are they
Dangerous?
venomous?
They are non-venomous. They will
Okay.
bite you, but they're non-venomous.
Oh.
What kind of dog is John Bon Jovi?
They are not venomous. If they were venomous, we would not have them in the house as pets. 101, Kelly, 101.
They are non-venomous. They will
Okay.
bite you, but they're non-venomous.
Oh.
What kind of dog is John Bon Jovi?
He's an Anatolian Shepherd,
Oh, what
and
kind?
they come from Turkey.
Oh, okay. Do you know about
And he
those
has-
things? They
He
big?
looks like John Bon Jovi from the 90s.
The hair is kind of like just off to the side.
Oh, the hair is everywhere, Mark.
So
The
here's
hair
what I'm going
is
to tell you.
everywhere.
Here's what I'm going to do.
Wait, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Are you afraid of Vito the Godfather?
I do not go in the room. You're absolutely right, Kelly. It's in his office, and I do not go in there. I do not socialize with him. I do not talk to him. I pretend like he's not in the house.
Okay.
He probably doesn't have a lot to say anyway.
He probably doesn't.
Here's what I think, Tammy.
Yes.
I think you show me that photo of those two little beautiful dogs on that
what does
balcony
that
to
have
make
to
me
do
think,
with
well,
anything?
where's that big John Bon Jovi dog? And then you got me thinking like, oh, she tried to throw me off.
Yes.
You tried to throw me off. But you know what?
Oh, Kelly, what do you call it? The red herring?
The red herring.
Right. So here he's starting to do the reverse psychology where he's thinking, hey, you tried to make me think that it's a dog, so that way I'll think it's a dog, and it's obviously a dog, so I'll guess snake. And you expect me to guess snake, and then I'll guess snake, and you'll say, hi, it was the dog all along. So he's saying, I am willing to think that you think, by you planting that seed of Anatolian, I'll think it's the snake, and then I'll guess the snake and it'll be the dog. But since I know that you did that, you planted the seed that it's supposed to be a dog, so that way I'll do the snake and it's going to be the dog all along. I'm not going to say snake. I'm going to say it was a dog all along. And that's how he's going to get to it. And he'll probably be right, but I got it right without even hearing any clues because I'm better than you, Mark.
You tried to throw me off. But you know what?
Oh, Kelly, what do you call it? The red herring?
The red herring.
Yes, Mark. Now what is your
about the red herring?
Yeah, or she knows about the red herring and she's trying to double cross me.
Yeah.
You sound pretty tricky, Tammy.
Sneaky, very sneaky.
I
That
think
was my
that
nickname in
Tammy
high school.
Is living in his head already.
Wait, because
All
of the Run
Tammy,
DMC song.
here's what I think. I think the true statement is that your husband, your lovely husband,
Wonderful husband.
wonderful husband, has a 110-pound dog named John Bon Jovi.
I
Yes.
don't like you anymore, Mark.
Well, technically that's not true because the dog weighs 102 pounds. So it's not 110, but I guess for the game's sake, you're right.
I'm sorry you didn't win that mug or a t-shirt, but you still get a chance to win a great trip.
Yes.
It's time for Pack
Thank you.
Your Bags Travel Trivia.
All right, guys. What's going on? Thanks for joining. Time for the dance segment. It's your favorite part, I know. Everyone emails me and tells me.
Or a t-shirt, but you still get a chance to win a great trip.
Yes.
It's time for Pack
Thank you.
Your Bags Travel Trivia.
Wait. Hold on. I fucked that up. Left arm. Woo!
That's our trivia dancer.
That's Kevin Bacon from Manhattan, New York, and Prince Edward Island, Canada. Don't ask. So now you could compare my dancing to this young man's dancing. And since I had to start over, so is he. See how I do that? That's called editing, people. It's reverse editing. I invented it.
That's our trivia dancer, Alec Ludica from Chicago, Illinois. Adorable. Just adorable. Tammy, I really, really need you to win this prize, or Mark is going to have to sleep in another room. Deja, spin that wheel to see what Tammy's playing for.
Ooh.
Okay, you're playing for a trip for two to the St. James's Club and Villas in Antigua. 7 days, 6 nights in a royal suite. It's all inclusive. It's a prize valued at $8,000. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Good luck.
All right, Tammy, here we go. I do want you to win this. All right, we've had Randy Jackson on the show. Who did Randy say once
Madonna.
cooked for him in the studio?
Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin.
Yes.
Congratulations! You and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the St. James's Club and Villas in Antigua. Experience an authentic Caribbean vacation at the all-inclusive St. James's Club and Villas in Antigua. Ideally situated on a secluded peninsula, this exclusive hideaway offers breathtaking ocean views, white sand beaches, distinctive swimming pools, top-notch restaurants, and more. Your prize is valued at approximately $8,000.
All right. See, I win, you win, everybody's happy.
wanted Tammy to win it all. You
Kelly,
monster.
can you go with me?
Oh, yes, I can come with you.
Well, what about your husband?
He's going to stay with you.
Okay. All right.
Him and his dog. Oh, him and his dog are gonna stay with you. You could clean up those. You could clean up those humongous.
Bring the dog.
You could clean up those humongous turds. One of them might look like you.
Well, what about your husband?
He's going to stay with you.
Okay. All right. Bring the dog.
That's a good idea. We'll do a field trip. I'll shoot it on my cell phone, and we'll have like a fun tape piece.
Yeah.
I'm going to need the next 5 to 6 weeks off to prepare. All right, Tammy, congratulations. Now you get to make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive a $500 Instacart gift card.
12. 12.
105.
Or 62.
100.
100. One of those girls.
Congratulations again. When we return, Billy Porter's here.
Still ahead on Live. Pack Your Bags Week continues with tips for staying fit while traveling. We'll open up the inbox to get your comments and questions. And coming up next, Billy Porter.
Send you 5 things you need to know about Medicare.
Here's 5 things you need to know about Medicare. 1, if you don't have a body piercing below the waist, you must get one to qualify. Number 2, if you're friends with Alex Trebek, you have to publicly acknowledge that. Number 3, if you like Henry Winkler and his father, this isn't for you. We're looking for Tom Selleck fans only.
7-1.
If you don't like Tom Selleck without his mustache, you will not qualify. And you must be good at playing Scrabble. Those are the 5 things you need to know about Blue Cross Blue Shield of the United States of America. Yeah. Relax.
At 1-866-650-4071.
Billy Porter?
That's 1-866-650-4071.
Will be here.
Pack Your Bags Week concludes with a look at hidden travel deals.
Oh, very exciting.
Oh, very exciting.
He's a fashion
Yes.
icon and the pride of Pittsburgh, PA. He's also a multi-award-winning actor, singer, and producer. And he's now producing a brand new musical in his hometown. Please welcome back to the show, Billy Porter. Let me tuck in your cord.
Tuck in my cord, yes.
I want your cord on. This is a look, of all your looks, this is my favorite because I, too, rock a caftan.
Yes, caftans are fabulous.
I feel like
Easy.
the only way I am ever happy or comfortable is in a caftan.
Correct.
Yes.
Everyone should wear them.
Yeah. So lots happened since we've seen you last.
I know.
You've gotten a star on the Hollywood
Oh my
Walk.
God.
Tell us everything. Was it very emotional?
You know, I will get emotional sitting here talking about it because, you know, I've always had huge dreams. And this was not something that I could ever prepare for. You can't prepare for it.
Oh, look how chic
You really,
you look.
really, really can't. It's like just blessings upon blessings. I'm so grateful.
Was there somebody there that really stood out, like in that moment?
Yeah, who presented? Somebody.
Presented you?
My sister.
There you go.
My
Family.
sister presented me with, you know, family. I call it on family.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And also now we understand that you're honored at Madame Tussauds. You have.
Yeah.
Is there a photo of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did your wax figure? Yeah,
Yes.
there. So I find that the wax figures either totally look like the person, or do
not at all? Yes.
Which one does yours?
Mine looks exactly like me. So much so to the point where my mother was like,
which one? Yeah.
Now, how did you choose that outfit?
Well, I chose that one because they wanted to put me in the interactive room.
Right.
And so that was that's the meme that opens and closes.
Right.
That's my popular meme.
But did you want to part with that? Because
No, they make.
No. They make their own copycat version. I don't give them.
Mine looks exactly like me. So much
I don't give them
to the point where my mother was like,
hat. They make their own.
Now, how did you choose that outfit?
Well, I chose that one because they wanted to put me in the interactive room.
Right.
And so that was that's the meme that opens and closes.
Right.
That's my popular meme.
But did you want to part with that? Because
No, they make a new one for you.
Oh, they make a new one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They make a whole brand new.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, from the ground up, they make a whole brand new thing.
And how long did you have to sit to make that happen? Stand, right.
I had to stand for about 8 to 9 hours in the position.
Right.
They do all these measurements and stuff that I can't even
measure
remember.
your eyeballs.
Everything. They measure everything. It's so thorough. And at a certain point, they were like, "Oh, you're so good at this." I was like, "What do you mean? I'm just standing here." And they're like, "Oh, no, you have no idea." People start shaking. They start sweating. They pass out.
Of course.
I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
dancing."
Yes, dancing helps.
Breathing, knowing how to hold my body. So that was fun. It's once again, grateful. I'm so grateful, blessed. It's something I could never have dreamed of. You know what I mean? It's I'm having such a lovely, lovely life.
Adult
I'm grateful.
life.
Yes. I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
Good.
Do you have any music coming out?
Yes.
When?
Yes. So my new album, Black Mona Lisa, comes out in November. I have I have 4 singles that are out.
Amazing.
One of the singles, Baby Was a Dancer, went #1
Incredible.
on the pop chart on BBC Two radio in the UK, which is the biggest pop station in Europe.
I don't think people in America don't realize that is
huge.
That's the big thing, and then it all
of Europe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then it comes back, and America will now pay attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, listen, we're all paying attention, and we're going to take a break right now. We're going to talk about another talented Billy. Stick around.
Still ahead on Live. Tips for staying fit while traveling.
Once in a lifetime is never enough.
Never enough.
So if I threw on like a little country song or a song with a country vibe, and I used my voice with a little more southern twang, they might say, "Oh, well, I don't like tracks 3 and 5, but track 9, I see something there that I could work with." Right. And so even when it came to it's mostly rap, but there's a little Midwest, there's a little West Coast. I use different octaves of my voice. Yeah. So there's a song called More Than Friends where I do a little, almost like a yodeling kind of effect to my voice. I did a song called I Wonder, where in the year 2001, right after 9/11, I wrote a song saying, "I wonder how this whole world is going in 2023. Will the Middle East cease? Will they be deceased?" I said, "I wonder." And it's this whole thing about me predicting the future. And now that 2023 has happened, to look back and listen to that song and know what I wrote, it's I said I wanted to. I didn't really. It's not like I said, "I bet this and this and this."
Discover the Magnolia Home James Hardy collection, available now in exciting colors.
It's a combination of going through the whole war thing at such a young age, but also compared it to my inner war in my life with adults and getting a job, and so it's not really.
Available now in exciting colors, styles, and textures. Curated by Joanna Gaines.
Talking about another Billy.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about this musical. You're producing it in Pittsburgh.
Yes, ma'am.
And what's it called?
Okay, so it's called Billy Strayhorn, Something to Live For. Now, everybody knows Duke Ellington.
Of course.
But very few people know one of the masterminds behind Duke Ellington, and his name was Billy Strayhorn. He grew up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He's one of the greatest jazz musicians and writers and arrangers of all time. He wrote a song called Lush Life, he's very popular for, which is one of the greatest jazz standards, considered one of the greatest jazz standards. He also wrote A-Train.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And that didn't come out because he was queer, right?
Oh.
So he took a back seat to Duke Ellington back in the day because he was queer. And now a lot of the queer stories of people who were invisible at the time are coming out. There's Bayard Rustin's story is coming out right now. The movie is coming out. He was one of the masterminds behind the civil rights movement. So these stories that people did not know about are now coming to the fore. And so this musical is brilliant. It's about his life. It's in Pittsburgh, in his hometown.
And your hometown.
My hometown, he grew up in my neighborhood.
Oh, wow.
He grew up in my neighborhood. We grew up in the same neighborhood. And like, I didn't even know about him until I graduated from the Creative and Performing Arts High School and moved to New York City and found a book.
So
That's
you just read a
unacceptable.
book and
I found the book. That's unacceptable. So I'm so grateful to be able to bring this story to life.
Are we going to see them?
Well, that's why I'm sitting here. Somebody's going to see this.
As you know, we like to speak things into existence.
Yes, we speak it into existence.
Billy, great to see you. Congratulations.
Billy Strayhorn, something to live for, is at the Pittsburgh Public Theater. All the information about the new show and Billy's music is on our website. Coming up next, how to stay fit while traveling. Stay tuned.
Tomorrow on Live, we'll talk with writing couple Keegan Michael and Elle Key.
Karaoke window was
get on a long flight.
Thanks, Marc Santa Maria.
$1 off patio doors. Many financing options available with no money down.
Hey, our Pack Your Bag week continues with some great tips for staying fit while traveling. Welcome back from Crunch Fitness, Marc Santa Maria. Hey,
To stay fit while you're traveling, it is the most destabilizing thing you can do.
It just wrecks the routine, right?
It does, yes. So give us some tips.
I've got some fun stuff for you. So let's imagine we're at the airport. You're there on time. You have maybe a little bit of time, right, before you get on a long flight.
Yeah.
So we're going to stand up. We're going to just stretch and get ready for the flight. So you want to lift up your handles.
Okay.
This is a carry-on workout. And you're just going to hold the bottom here. We're going to stretch out that lower back. So push forward. Let the wheels take you and feel that stretch.
But what
Yeah.
about when
And
everyone
breathe.
thinks something's wrong with
You
us?
just got to make sure no one's behind you, right? And just go and just encourage them to join you, right? And then here, we're going to add to it. We're going to open up to the side, bend one leg, and then switch over to the other side.
Are you supposed to hear popping?
Inner thigh stretch.
Yes, at our age, yes.
Come back to center, get tall, breathe. You're using breath because you want to be calm on that flight.
That's good.
Get next progression if you want. You're going to lengthen out, and then check this out. We're going to swing over to the side. I've got that leg bent, and then open up your chest.
Ooh.
Breathe. Ah.
I mean, this, you know what this will do? Prevent people from talking to you.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. And then over. Yes, amazing. You guys look so good. All right, come back to center. Again, maybe people at the gate will just join you. Okay, this is going to be fun.
Amazing.
Okay.
You can't do this on carpet, but you're going to want to put your leg on the side and push down. This is going to work your inner thigh, outer thigh, core because you're balancing on one leg.
Okay.
Now we're just going to push away, push down, find length, add a little bicep curl. Yeah, so you look cool in the airport doing this. Yeah, and then pull in, push down. Yeah, a couple times here.
This is great.
And Kelly, you're going to love this one. This is extra little booty work. Just give a little lift and a tap. Yeah. And then push down and pull in.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Great.
Amazing. Right. So then you
I
do
need
the other
to
side.
do more of those. I just realized.
And the wheel, yeah, and you push down, so you're working that inner thigh.
And
Right?
the glute really activates.
Yeah, yes, activation.
All right, now we're on the plane.
Okay, we're going on the plane.
Yeah.
All right, so if we're on the plane, so one of the things you want to watch out for is just if you like lack of circulation, right? You're sitting there, you're
Yes.
pressed, right? So here, just to get the shoulders relaxed, you're just going to hold your inner thigh underneath, hamstring area, and then gently pull this side. Get breath. Right, watch your neighbor, right? If you're in that middle seat, take a breath, and then switch over to the other side. You want to drop that shoulder, opposite thing down, boom.
Oh, that feels good.
You guys can do it in the.
You can totally do this in your chair, right? At home and here. Okay, now here, grab here, opposite thighs, activate, pull, and then you're gonna cat-cow. Scoop and lift that chest, and then scoop the belly button in and stretch out that lower back.
Oh, yeah.
Does that feel good? Yes. All right. Again, for circulation. Cool. You're going to grab and work the biceps, hold underneath the hamstring, pull the leg up, rotate the ankle, reverse rotation. You want circulation, right?
And this prevents blood clots, maybe?
It can help against that because you're getting that blood flowing. Now flex and point. And then super bonus, check it out. Then release that leg. Go ahead and press back. Take your thumbs and press back into the calves. Give yourself a little self-massage.
Oh my God.
Right?
Yes. Everybody's doing it in our audience.
Exactly, right?
Look at how
Super bonus. If you want, right, and you have your wipes to clean these. I saw the segment, right? You can clean the seatbelt, and you can even use this right on the VMO.
Oh my
Fastest medialis, just right here above that inner thigh.
Oh my gosh.
If you don't have the seatbelt, right, just use your thumbs.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
all
this
here.
is great.
Give that. Right. Compression socks are also going to help you.
Yes.
Right.
For sure.
So that
feels
also can help that
so
circulation.
nice.
You want to do that.
Guys,
other
does that
side.
feel good?
All right, we need to take a little break. When we come back, Marc's going to show us how to using your biceps while we're in the hotel room.
Yeah.
This is nice.
If you would like to know more about anything you see on Live, just go to our website at livewithkellyandmark.com. Next, Live with Kelly and Mark.
If you want to put Corey up, we'll vote for Corey if that's what you want. And they can say that to your face, but when it goes into the secret vote, they're gonna say, I vote to keep Corey and get rid of Mimi.
This is nice.
If you would like to know more about anything you see on Live, just go to our website at livewithkellyandmark.com. Next, Live with Kelly and Mark, Keegan Michael and L. Key.
How are you not our trivia dancer? What in the world?
Plus, hidden travel deals when we wrap up Pack Your Bags Week.
Attention Walmart shoppers, get a Walmart Plus membership.
Keegan Michael and L. Key.
How are you not our trivia dancer? What in the world?
Plus,
So this is his wife.
next, Live with Kelly and Mark, Keegan Michael and L. Key.
How are you not our trivia dancer? What in the world?
Plus, hidden travel.
Oh,
Cool,
yeah.
right?
Okay, what the hell are we doing? Teaching you how to exercise real quick before you go to bed? Because you're going to burn calories. If you get sweaty, it's okay because you're not trying to impress anyone. And it makes you tired and fatigued.
Cabin today.
Fatigued?
Well, look at me. Back with Mark and Marc Santa Maria, and showing us how to stay fit while traveling. Now we're in a swanky hotel room. What's next, boys?
That was amazing.
Mark and Marc Santa Maria. Mark and Marc Santa Maria, and showing us how to stay fit while traveling. Now we're in a swanky hotel room. What's next, boys?
That was amazing. Okay. If you wake up and you're in a new hotel room, a lot of times you feel like a little achy. It's not the bed that you're used to, right?
Right.
So I really like to recommend starting out with a stretch. You let your feet hang off the edge.
Okay.
Right? I'll show you first, then you guys can try it.
Yes.
And then
Kelly, would you like to
leave my
join
body
me on
weight
the
in length, and
mattress?
I push back and I breathe into my lower back. You want to feel your lower back expand.
Okay.
And you don't want to hang off too much that you're going to fall off the bed, right? But lengthen back, That's right. And then
Just like
breathe,
this?
expand that lower back. You should feel it just open up.
Yeah, it feels
It
great.
feels really good.
And then release. And sometimes if you need to, right, you can always use a pillow, put it between just to hold you and give you something extra to hold on to, right? Then I'm going to create this little circuit for us, right? You've got a backpack,
Yes.
right? There's some backpacks there. You can do bicep curls, right? And just warm up. You can also use the bed mattress. I've used that. These are pretty light, so if you want to level up.
My backpack weighs about 87
Well, that's
pounds.
the thing.
Yes.
When you're really traveling, it's got everything in there, your whole kit, right? And then you can also use these.
Yeah.
To create a cardio circuit. I recommend using the bag, right? So you set it down, and you can start off with some light tap ups.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You can level up, add the hop. Bonus, careful your heels.
Yeah.
You're gonna hop over, right? Hop, don't do that.
I'll watch you do it, Ron.
Right? Exactly. So you just create your own little movement. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Then bonus if you want, just for another extra bounce. Like I'm gonna hold this here. You can do reverse lunges. Level 1, tap. Level 2, add the leg up, and this is going to create instability.
What is in my suitcase?
Making you
A dead body? It's like your dead body.
That's great. That's really great.
So use what you got. That's the theme. You have to use what you got. If you got the bench or a chair in the hotel room, right?
Yes.
Some core work, lengthening out, pulling in.
How about dips?
And dips. I was just going to say, check it. Kelly can count us off. Count us off.
1, 2, 3. Keep going, guys.
So all these, and then of course you want to end with some stretches, right? So even like a figure 4 stretch, right?
Nothing's
This one's
as good
great.
as a figure 4.
Still give that self massage, give some circulation back in there, right? Gently push.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Exactly.
everybody.
Mark,
Don't forget to the other side.
thank you so much.
Absolutely.
This is great tips. I really appreciate it. For information about Mark and Crunch Fitness, go to our website. Coming up next, we're going to open up the pesky inbox. Stick around.
Monday on Live, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
At Marshall's, our buyers hustle every day to get you great deals on all the good stuff. Like this stuff, and that stuff. And ooh, that's some really good stuff. We get the deals, you get the good stuff. Marshall's.
Stover's makes you happy full.
Kids, dinner!
With 2 times the meat and 3 kinds of cheese, you can't be anything but happy full. Stover's.
You've been hurt in a car.
It is, and it is.
They don't want just any old window or any old installer.
Dalmatian.
C7.
Hey, welcome back to the inbox.
Inbox time. What do you got?
This is Kim from Cedar Falls, Iowa. My sweet Dottie, sound asleep. She's a Dalmatian Syrian hamster.
A what?
It's exotic hamster.
Okay. So we're not mating Dalmatians with hamsters.
He probably has spots.
Spots.
Okay, don't talk down to me. I'm asking an honest question. And you know you were curious too. Sandy from Portland, Illinois says nude pickleball. Nude pickleball is getting to be popular. Special leagues, hotels, etc. Are either of you interested? No, I'm only interested in fully clothed pickleball.
Right. Diane from New York said, my family and I started playing pickleball last October. I can't get enough of it. I guess I'm a 65-year-old athlete. Good for you, Diane. Good for you.
Linda from Plainwell, Michigan says, when you meet and he doesn't look anything like his picture, tell him to sit down and buy you drinks until he does.
Until he does look like his picture.
Oh, I get it.
Right. If I don't look like my picture, sit down and get drunk. Eventually, I'll start to look like the person I sent you.
Diane from New York said, my family and I started playing pickleball last October. I can't get enough of it. I guess I'm a 65-year-old athlete. Good for you, Diane.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Linda from Plainwell, Michigan says, when you meet and he doesn't look anything like his picture, tell him to sit down and buy you drinks until he does.
Until he does look like his picture.
Oh my God.
Fake laugh, fake laugh, fake laugh.
Beer goggles.
I wasn't getting it.
More like tequila goggles.
Here's Laura Bader from Clayton, North Carolina says, look what I found in Los Angeles on Friday. There's your star. Looking pretty good, Kel.
Thank you. That's so nice. Michelle from Gulfport, Mississippi says, my favorite winter activity is playing pickleball. Luckily, I live in the South and can play it outside all year long. Well, now you're just bragging, Michelle.
This is from Jessica Friend from Seminole, Florida. I found a photo from the early 2000s that Kelly and Mark graciously took with me while I was working at Don Pablo's restaurant in St. Pete, Florida. They came in to eat with their family and were nice enough to take photos with a long line of excited guests and staff. Yeah, I remember that. Don Pablo's.
You know, every time I see my hair in a bob, I'm like, I should get a bob again. But then I have a bob, and I'm like, why did I do this to myself?
Instantaneously.
Oh, look. Christina Beatty, look what I found at the Goodwill. It doesn't say how much. All I know is this is
for charity.
I think she found it inside of the bureau that she purchased.
But look at the photo, like, oh, my arm hurts.
Yeah, that's you. Like, I'm sexy, Mark. You can tell because my arm hurts.
Twist your arm.
You can tell that I'm
That's when you listen to
insecure, but I'm
those zany photographers. That's it.
Hey, how about this? This is my favorite one. Okay, so this is from Mike Harold in Pearland, Texas. Gelman Law, just because you did it doesn't mean you're guilty. You can tell that I'm
That's when you listen to those zany photographers. That's it.
Hey, how about this? This is my favorite one. Okay, so this is from Mike Harold in Pearland, Texas. Gelman Law, just because you did it doesn't mean you're guilty. That's different from Gelman Law here in the Northeast, where it's Gelman Law, even if you didn't do it, you're guilty. And even if I did it, you're guilty.
Oh, I thought Gelman Law is what I say goes.
It doesn't matter whether or not I did it. You're taking the fall.
Right. He's sitting there up there trying to like fix a radiator or something, or fix a light bulb, and then like he gets up on a chair, and then he goes up to try to unscrew a light bulb, and then he stumbles, and the light bulb falls, and he knocks the whole like chandelier down, and everything breaks. And the first thing he does is look at like Mark or Kelly and say, "Why didn't you get me a taller chair? I'm sitting here trying to unscrew the light bulb. You can tell that I'm barely reaching it. I'm on this short chair. It's a 5-inch chair. All of you see me trying to get this. None of you decided to say, hey, let me get Gelman a taller chair. No one said, Gelman, stop. Let me go get a taller chair from the green room. I got an 8-inch chair in my dressing room. You just watched me sit here on my tippy toes on a chair, struggle to try to get the light bulb, and now everything's broken. It's all your fault. All you had to do is give me a taller chair. But Gelman, no one asked you to change the light bulb. We have a maintenance man for that. Well, it's his fault too. Why isn't he here? If he was here doing his job, I wouldn't have to do all this. It's all his fault.
I thought Gelman Law is what I say goes.
It doesn't matter whether or not I did it. You're taking the fall. Sandy from Portland, Illinois. Oh,
we did that.
I already did it.
Yeah.
We're done here.
We're done. All right, we'll be right back.
If you love watching our show from home, now's your chance to see it live and in person. You can check out all the stars.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
Be part of the show. 17 and maybe even on all the fun. Visit our website and get your tickets for Live with Kelly and Mark now.
Let's see what Sandy from Cortland, Illinois did. I bet her kids were like, "Get me off that damn promo! Every damn episode you have me and
Save
my
$700.
siblings sitting there playing some stupid little game from like 2 years ago."
Takes on some of the most horrific cold cases of all time.
On the next Cameron Hall show. Is this Cameron?
Falls, Iowa. My sweet Dottie, sound asleep. She's a Dalmatian Syrian hamster.
A what?
It's an exotic hamster.
Okay, so we're not mating Dalmatians with hamsters.
Maybe.
I think he probably has spots.
Spots.
Okay, don't talk down to me. I'm asking an honest question. And you know you were curious too.
Crazy things go on in Iowa. The panhandle of Florida and then Iowa. Oh, relax. What is this? Why are you going in slow motion?
An honest question. And you know you were curious too. Sandy from Cortland, Illinois says nude pickleball.
The nude pickleball one. Why didn't I remember that? I got a short attention span.
A bob again. But then I have a bob and I'm like, why did I do this to myself?
Instantaneously.
All you're good at, you say, "Oh, we can't help you there. We can get you jobs in departments that you're not good at." What the f- Oh my God.
Sandy from Cortland, Illinois. Oh,
We did that one.
I already did it. We're done here.
We're done. All right, we'll be right back.
Well, old age is getting to you. We're starting to witness Kelly's slow demise over the next 20 years.
Farm fresh taste, plus superior nutrition, which is now more important than ever.
Don't forget on tomorrow's show, Elle and Keegan Michael Key will be here.
Also, hidden travel deals.
See you tomorrow, everyone.
When you're hurt, erect. Fastest way to sell your home.
The View starts live right now. Open house. McCarthy's been silenced as speaker. So who's on deck to fill his seat at the head of the House?
A lot of people have asked me about it.
And will there be a GOP house cleaning of Republicans who helped McCarthy get the boot?
I think all of them should lose their committee spots.
Hands-on experience? Do the co-hosts agree with the OC's Rachel Bilson that a potential partner needs to have racked up a body count in the bedroom?
If the dude's like in his 40s and he's like, there's like 4 women, you'd be like, oh, that's a little weird.
Then Nick Offerman
A little weird. Why is that a little weird? What if he was married? What if he got married when he was like 20? What if he had a girlfriend in college? And what if he was a virgin through high school, which is not that weird? And what if he had a girlfriend all through college and even a couple years college, had sex with her, didn't cheat on her? I mean, what do you want him to cheat on his girlfriend so he could rack up numbers in case I get married to some girl who's desperate I have experience in like 20 years from now? So what if he dates a girl from 18 to 23, 24? They end up, it doesn't work out. She wants to get married. He's looking for someone else. So they break up. He's had sex with one girl, the same girl he lost his virginity to, his college sweetheart. Then he dates another girl, right? They go out for a year or two, and then he meets his wife. And that way, maybe he cheats on his girlfriend, his first girlfriend out of college, and then gets married. So now he has sex with his wife, And that's the third woman he's had sex with, his college sweetheart, his girlfriend for a year and a half, 2 years. And then he meets his wife. And then he's married for like 15 years and they just get divorced. And now he's like, and then after being married for all those years, he's single, enjoying single life just because he's single for like, say he's single for 2 years. You expect him to like, what's wrong with the guy that's after being in relationships most of his life, he's single. He wants to hang out with friends and go to the bar and watch the game and go hiking and do stuff that he was never able to do. You know what I mean? Maybe he had a kid with his first wife and like the kid's now finally getting into high school and going to be in college and he's got freedom to do stuff he never got to do. So you're telling me the kind of guy you're attracted to is the kind of guy that when he gets divorced, the first thing he does is just go out to bars and clubs and just start picking up girls and just getting it in? That's the kind of guy you want? Like, why aren't you being a man whore? That's what I want. Oh, you went hiking? No, boo. You tried to start your own business and really focus. Or you went back to school? No. And focus on your education. That's terrible, you ugly, weird human being. I want a man whore that wants to stick it in anything with hair. Man, woman, doesn't matter. I want that body count number to be up. I want that number to be up.
The co-hosts agree with the OC's Rachel Bilson that a potential partner needs to have racked up a body count in the bedroom.
If a dude's like in his 40s and he's like, slept with like 4 women, you'd be like, oh, weird.
Then Nick Offerman is live to talk about celebrating 20 years with wife Megan Mullally and how.
See, I feel like
so much, but you better know it's my turn.
I feel like she didn't mean 4 women. I think she meant 4 times because if you've been married for like, if you had got one wife, if you've been married twice and divorced twice, what do you expect him to cheat on his wife? I think you mean 4 times. Like if he's in his 40s and he said, I've had sex 4 times, then you're like, what? But if it's like, look, I've had 2 girlfriends and 2 wives, or 3 girlfriends and 1 wife, you know, and he's like, well, you cheated and he's had sex like over 1,000 times. That's okay. That's different. So you don't mean, I think you misspoke. You don't mean women. He's only been with 4 women. You mean if a guy's in his 40s and he's only had sex 4 times, that's a little weird, right? You know, unless they're super duper Christian, but still, it's like after a while, you know, like I'm going to wait till marriage. Well, once you're like, 28, 30, 33, if you haven't gotten married, don't you think like you should just go to Vegas and just pay for it or something? You don't even have to go to Vegas, right? Put in the comment section. Do you agree with me? Yeah. Anyways, that's the end of the episode. Little Rachel Bilson talking to you. And shout out to the OC and the people that died that were on that show. I think someone died. Maybe not. Season 2. Oh, no. That was, what do we got? Season 2, episode 23 from October 5th, 2023. In the books, fill in the blanc. Your host, thank you for joining me. Make sure to like and dislike or dislike. You can't do both. You have to choose. If it's dislike, it's okay. I respect your honesty and your opinions. Thanks for participating. Thanks for all the comments. Make sure to use your emojis frequently, but with caution. Shout out to Billy Porter and Marco San Antonio, and for advice on how to stay in a hotel properly. I think that's something the Americans have been dying to know. It's what's really ruining this country is, the hotel beds aren't like the one at home. What do I do? I can't smoke in planes anymore. So, all right. So I'm going to sign off. Thanks for watching. Hey, remember, razor blades are for shaving your face, not your wrists. There's no hair there. Unless you're from a certain part of the Western Hemisphere. Close to the equator, you tend to grow hair in a lot of strange places. I stayed on the equator right there for 3 weeks as a missionary, had hair all over my back, my feet. They thought I was Sasquatch. They used to call me El Sasquatch Americano. And I said, what language are you speaking? I don't get it. And I don't know. I ended up eating a couple like people. It's a thing. You know what? Cannibalism is kind of like not that taboo by the equator. Interesting fun fact. For more, click on the bio for my fun fact website, and I'll see you next episode 24 with, I think, Keegan Michael Key and his husband, Ella King, the singer. All right. See you guys. Bye. Kiss me. I love you.